I'm Ryan DeResky and I'm reporting live. And I'm here in the downtown, beautiful Stroudsburg, where Mr. Tommy the Anvil Silva grew up. This is his hometown. This is where it all started. This is where the dream got its foundation, and this is where he built it up to the empire that he has today. And this is one of the few places that Mr. Anvil, Diamond Fist, Mr. AKA knock a hole into your face, would come and get his grub on after a hard day in the gym. But he's known to do a reasonable amount of charities. Big-footed syndromeness. I don't know if you guys heard of that. It's a big thing where one shoe is bigger than the other. And you got to get specially made shoes. It's a big thing. He grew up with it. He overcame, conquered. One of the few feats that this man has done. Over here, if you look, you'll see between the brick building and the church, his father got caught selling the shirts outside the church, and they got kicked out, and they lived in between that little alley right there. Couldn't go far. He wasn't allowed to go far because we didn't have street lights back then. But he would run up and down this street and get his cardio in. I don't know how he survived, because I couldn't live out here. I mean, look how dangerous it is out here. So we're going to be getting shortly here with Mr. Tommy, and I just thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy. And I'm interviewing people that are in Stroudsburg, and we're just getting their takes on the fight, and what are their feelings, and how are their, what would they say to Tommy, and how do they feel about someone from Stroudsburg coming out of this area, going up to a welterweight fight, and actually getting some publicity and catching traction. And we got Greg here. Greg, what do you think about that?
I think it's awesome that local guys getting up into the mainstream, and he's doing his thing for our town.
Well, I wish him good luck, and I hope he makes it.
We have Raph here, and Raph has actually heard of Tommy.
Yeah, I've seen him fight too.
You seen him fight? What was your take on his fight? Like, what would you say? How does he move like?
Oh, he moves swift, man. He's very, very skilled at what he does. I'm telling you, he seems to knock out his opponents or have them tap out. When he was first coming up, that was like a couple years ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
2 years ago. And I heard his name by the ringmaster. Now he's like right on the top of the menu, like holy shit.
And as you just seen, we have interviews from people that have seen the man fight and how powerful his strikes are. He's going to be sitting right next to me, talking to me, and we're going to be getting a one-on-one close-up of Tommy the Anvil Silva. We're going to give him a call right now just to see where he's at. I think his plane might be running a little late. I know he's flying in.
Tommy speaking.
Hey, Tommy, it's Ryan from Fighter Documentaries. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, bud?
Oh, fantastic. We're just sitting here. We were just wondering when, about what time you were going to be showing up to the interview, because it's 2 o'clock now, and it was scheduled for 2. We just didn't know if you're running late or not.
You just need to be a little patient, okay? Like my flight got delayed.
Yeah.
I just landed, and my transportation manager is setting up a ride for me right now. So.
Okay. So we should be expecting you soon, then, right?
Should be there within the next hour. I wasn't planning on my flight being delayed, so you can thank the airport for that. Just hold on a little bit longer, and I'll be there in a little bit, okay?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks, Tommy.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much for...
Yeah, no problem, bud.
Appreciate it. Before we get started, is there anything you would like to say to the camera?
I got a busy schedule, but I'm grateful to be here, and let's knock this thing out.
Thank you, Tommy. Tommy the Anvil Silva. Okay, first question. How did you get into the sport?
Well, at a young age, my father pushed me. I was kind of forced into the industry. Starting at a young age, he had me on these intense diets and these intense workouts. I was stressed out a lot growing up, but, in the long run, it paid off. By the time I was 5, my dad bought me my first pair of gloves.
Yeah, my mom got me sock and boppers one time.
Yeah.
So your father's the one that pushed you into the sport?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite strike or submission?
Probably the armbar. But I also like the Jaguar swipe.
The actual wind circumference
right
from the swipes have known to actually cause paper cuts on people from far away. What is your biggest inspiration?
My favorite fight was back in 1933, Mike Tyson versus Chuck Liddell. Ever since I saw that fight, since that day I seen that fight, I knew I wanted to be a fighter. So I took a leap of faith, and here I am now. I'm so glad I took a chance, because if I didn't take that chance, I don't think I'd be here today.
Fun fact, 1933 was actually during the Great Potato Famine, and it was very violent during those times, so you can see where the fight occurred. So, who are you training with now?
Mostly I just train by myself. I don't even really need a trainer. I train by myself.
What holes do you see in Ivan Drago's game?
I just laugh in his face because he's a joke, and there's no way he's going to beat me. I'm going to crush him. I just know inside my heart, it's like a natural instinct. I know I'm going to crush him. I don't see any potential in that fighter at all. And when I see his training videos and his interviews, yo, he's done.
There is rumors going around that Ivan has been doing a lot of steroid usage, and you may be 7-0, but some of your fans are worried that ever since he killed Apollo Creed, that maybe something could happen to you.
I don't care if you use steroids. I don't care if you do stacks and cuts. I don't care what vitamins you take. I do rice, beans, and chicken.
Skinless chicken.
Skinless chicken.
It's like almost like somebody's taking a giant fan and just waving it at you when those fists come together near you. If you could fight one person, who would it be?
David Blaine.
The magician?
Yeah.
Is that the one with the weird face? Where he's just like, I'm gonna make this pen disappear.
When he does his magic, he always has to look at the camera for approval. So he'll do a trick and then he'll look at the camera. And every time he looks at the camera, I just want to crack him right in the jaw.
So true. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you'll wait till he's about to strike you, and when he's winding back, he'll look at the camera.
And then I'll fucking cheap shot him.
Oh my god. If you could have one thought or a legend to be remembered as, what would it be?
I want to be remembered as a legend of the United States of America. The best WWE, UFC, boxing championship of the county.
I think that's about everything. I think that wraps it up. I know you got a busy schedule. Thank you so much for coming down. Appreciate everything.
Definitely.
And just have a safe flight home.
I got about 45 minutes left. If you want, before I go home back to San Diego, I could show you where I used to train when I was younger. Take you there real quick, and then I'm gonna have to go.
All right, let me get my
all right,
let me get my jack. I got my jacket. Let's go. Okay. So excited, super pumped today. Tommy the Anvil Silva.
Running through the trees, I got you all screaming please. I slay the wicked with my tongue, I fire missiles when I breathe. I'll give you all one reason to leave me.
So Tommy, people want to know, because they're approached with these kind of situations a lot, how would you diffuse a situation with a non-violent approach?
But it's okay. It's gonna be okay. We can learn from this, okay? Just come with me, and we're gonna talk this out, okay? We can figure out how to deal with those emotions a little better, okay? You don't have to do this anymore. Here we go.
Yeah, sneak attack. Let him think you're cuddling and supporting him, and then just murder him.
Forty, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 36, 37, 39, 40, 41, 42, 40. Oh. Whoa, be careful. Jeez. All right. There we go. Hate to be that guy. That's a broken nose. That's a broken nose right there. That's a swollen clavicle. This is what champions are made of.